I told you, 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 I told you. Oh, Bobby, Bobby,
Jake. Yes, Jake.
what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Or
By the
thank you.
way, I got gifted a sub. I got gifted a sub to Court, X
To
Court,
who?
X
Oh,
Court,
cool. Right on.
and guess what?
What?
Corn and Corp are gonna come on my show coming up.
Nice. Nice.
Corn. By the way, I think I pissed somebody off to the point where
Uh,
in all the crafting channels that I was part of, I got banned.
Hold on. You pissed somebody off in where?
The crafting channels.
Crafting channels. Huh.
By the way, Bolin struck. By the way, Kenny Bolin struck Pesci.
And his channel's gone.
No, he's not allowed to stream. He can't stream. He's over on Kick right now.
But is his channel gone though? Like
No,
his
no,
YouTube channel?
no. He
He's
can't
just on a
stream.
strike? He's just on a strike then.
Yeah,
Mm.
you
All
know,
right.
and I don't get why Kenny does that shit. This is not the first time Kenny has struck someone. They tried because he played someone played his content. It's free. It's free. It's fair use, dumbass. It's probably, but
Well,
he
it
appealed
depends.
it. He's appealing his channel's supposed to be deleted, but he's appealing. It's crazy. Listen, and by the way, can I also tell you
Oh.
something, dude?
Uh
There's things that here's the thing. Everybody's everybody's like saying, "Oh, I." By the way, I've been taking it easy today, just like doing
mhm.
stuff. By the way, you know what I realized when I get here's the thing. Remember that money that I told you that. Remember that money that I. Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, dude.
uh, the I just want to tell you this that that money that Deadpool every month. But here's the thing: I'm gonna have to wait 75 days to get the first payment. Then I'm gonna have to wait another. I'm gonna have to wait. Then I'm gonna have to wait another. I'm gonna have to wait 2.5 months to get the money, get the first payment from
What?
Patreon
Why is that?
because it's Apple.
Well,
Because
that
it's
didn't fucking
flipping.
matter.
Because it's fucking Apple.
I don't
No, I see.
understand. Oh.
Bobby. Here's the thing. Bobby's busy. Bobby's a busy person. To get him on a show like this is like rare. The
Who?
state you, Bobby,
Oh.
getting you on here is rare.
Yeah.
He
And
went
no,
after.
Jack Mahogany, I'm not sexting. I'm looking at some crazy shit. Somebody's like torching something. Oh, poking something in someone's back. God damn.
Ooh, how you doing, guys? I hope everybody is enjoying the streams today. I've been, I'm not. Can't see your comments on K. I don't have you blocked. I don't have you blocked on Kick, Michael. And I'm not streaming on. Here, here's the thing. I know who I might have. He's watching low. He says he's watching local. He's local live. No, dude, stop watching that show. It's just Keem manipulating these old guys to do his shows for him, so he makes money. I have Jack. I have messaged
You,
them several times.
you emailed Merch Crick?
Yeah, I sometimes sometimes I have to. Sometimes you have to deal with like when you.
Bubba?
Here's the thing. When I send stuff to Bubba, she messaged me back about it.
Yeah.
I emailed, so I have her. I have her email, but I don't use it, and I don't give out emails. Merch Crick is the fiance of Bubba, by the way.
Oh, is that who that is? Because I always
Yeah.
hear him talking about the merch crick.
Hey Bert, hey, I don't want to read this comment. What do
Why
we
not?
say? Here, I'll put it up so you can tell us got to go to hell.
Send Tom Gully the link. Nah.
FTG, FTG.
That's right. Fuck Tom Gully.
Here's here's the
pretty
thing.
burb.
Steel Toe is a big show. Steel Toe had but the thing is, what Aaron and them are doing. I really don't want to talk about Lemmy right now. I don't, because she's also another person that has I brought to these shows, and at one time she's betrayed me. So
Really though, Jake? Really?
there's here's the thing.
How'd she betray you? How'd she betray you?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Found out you were doing some little bit of shady stuff, and yeah, that's what happened, Jake. I don't think she betrayed you.
I don't.
Lemmy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't hate you, Jake. He doesn't hate you. He just thought less of you after she found certain stuff out. What can you do?
Yeah, but you know what? Bob Levy's got Uncle Jack and Granny on his show, so no, thank you.
Uncle Jack on there for a while.
By the way, if anybody that wants to tip the stream, there you go. $20 goal.
At $20 goal, motherfuckers. Let's get her done. Come on.
You know what? The thing is Bolin trademarks his stuff. All his. By the way,
Hold on a second. Let's establish something, Jake. If you hit the $20 goal tonight, what are you going to do for it? What are you going to do for the audience?
Bobby's going to dance.
I'm going to dance? No, you're going to dance with me, motherfucker.
What song?
I don't know. Something, anything, really. Doesn't really matter.
Florida Man is on Bob Levy now. Yes, Granny's on Bob Levy.
Yeah. I think it's a Bob and Granny show.
Oh, by the way, you own that photo too. You own that photo because you're in that photo with the yeah. Did you know that Yokozuna was released Samoan?
Yeah. Yeah, I am aware of that. Yeah.
He was
part of the. Well, what's the family? The Anoa or something.
The thing, the Samoan family. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a more specific name for it, like a more specific last name. But it's a Rock and fucking
the Usos.
Yeah, the Usos. All those guys.
Hey, you know what? What I don't like is, everybody's mad at Cena for turning heel, but those are the same people that wanted that were mad. These are the same people that got mad at him we were mad at him for a long time for them dumping them in stabbing him in our throats. were trying to put him down our throats with the being the face of WWE.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The Ghost says, so Bobby Nick, uh, if I put your face on Yoko, you could copyright strike my YouTube channel? No, it's bullshit, you know. No, I didn't know that was that kind of situation. I thought
Look,
he was streaming
Alberta. Hey, Alberta is look. Alberta.
for 51st date. No, that's not going to happen. It'd be a bad idea.
Yeah. So I wanna say this. It's like people don't understand. By the way, I just want to tell you something. A person got mad at me for making them a poem. They I'm banned right now on a lot of channels due to the fact that these guys they can't they can't like do if you do something nice for them they get mad at you. And Twitch right
Maybe it's
now.
your approach. Maybe it's your approach, Jake. Are you excessively doing it? Making a bunch of songs and poems and
No, this is here's the thing. I'm just gonna focus on other people. Here's the thing. If I do, here's the thing. Here's the thing. What I did wrong was I used their Twitter. I should have did a song with their Twitch name without because it had personal information on on their Twitters. I should have.
oh, well, why do they have personal information on their Twitters?
They said I doxed them, but I didn't. I didn't realize that was their. Here's the thing: could you put their information?
Well, if it's on their Twitter, it's not doxing though.
No, JJ Arwood was the one that made the HWO logo, not you. JJ Arwood made the damn logo, by the way. When JJ Arwood was working for Kenny, he made everybody a logo. JJ Arwood made me a logo. And I'm gonna say this out loud. It's like everybody wants to like fuck with me and all that shit. People don't see half the things that I've done with, half the. Here's the thing. You could turn back time, but you know what you can't turn back is you can't turn back the time, the clock on the time. Everybody wants to fuck with me, but everybody's like telling me, "Oh, I'm not good enough." But you know what? There's trash podcasters out there that every day they come and say, "Oh, I need $350. I need $350. I need $350. I need $350."
Let's hit the goal. $20, folks. Come on.
$20, and you know what? The thing is, it's like so many people out there that you would rather give money to a guy that number one doesn't support his kids. Aaron would rather go and beg on stream than be with his kids.
Well,
Sorry.
I guess that's the way he works, though. That's his work. He's considering that his work. Yeah. He was a radio guy, so. But yeah, digital panhandling. It is 100%. It is digital panhandling.
He's the one that
it's grifting.
What about the people? What about him biting the hand that fed him? Months after Bubba helped him on Twitch, he bit the hand that fed him and started going after Bubba.
Oh, he fucked over Bubba? Really? Did he really? Yeah. Oh wow! I never knew that.
He fucked over.
That's what he wants, though. He wants.
He bit the hand. He fucked over Bubba. He fucked over Brent Hadley. He fucked over Manson.
I know.
What's up, Brutal? What's up, Brutal Pain?
That's just the way he works. He's a narcissist, Jake. You know
this.
He's
a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
He's a narcissist. By the way, that he's a narcissist was me talking about Ray DeVito, by the way. when.
Yeah.
By the way, but here's the thing, guys. If you guys wanna help someone that can help them. Here's the thing. I'm out here trying to get some help here, and you guys are like people say, oh, Jake's eBay, and you need to stop. It's like,
Well,
like
I mean, that's
I'm not.
that's what we do. That's what we do. You know, on here, try to get a little bit of cash.
Yeah, like what you're. Right, what you're doing with the damn shows. You do a lot of shows lately.
I do a lot of shows. Yes, yes,
Doo
Jake.
doo. You said doo doo.
I do a lot of shows. Yes, yes, correct. Yeah, I don't really like Aaron either. I can respect his game a little bit, but I don't care for him. Brutal Pain says Bobby Nick is a shit. Well, thank you.
By the way, on March 27th, this is just announced. Ethan Ralph just announced that the collab is happening. DSP and Ethan Ralph is going to be on Smart Guys, DSP's wrestling podcast.
Oh, cool.
March 27th at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah, right on. Right on.
Yeah, I hope everybody that is staying safe today, brother, guys.
Pretty Burb says Bobby Nick is the doo doo. Well, I do.
Hey,
a lot of shows. So, yeah.
hey, Brutal Pain. As long as you don't have Corey on here, Corey Belford. Corey won't come on my show.
Fuck you, Corey.
Fuck you, Corey. You piece of shit. You.
No, the way you said it first, better. Fuck you, Corky.
Corky, yeah. By the way, you bird. You know he fucked his bird. His mom had to come get his bird because he started fucking the bird.
I heard something about a bird disappearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say his mom took it, but.
Hey, can you send Brutal Pain a link, please?
Yeah, I can send Brutal Pain a link. Sure, brother.
What?
I like me some Brutal.
Yeah. I'm having Bobby send it because I don't know your Twitter. I don't know. Because I had to.
I don't know. I don't know if I know. I don't know if I know his Twitter, but I do know his fucking
email,
Instagram. So there you go, Brutal Pain. Check your Instagram, and you have the motherfucking link, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh shit! I guess I got to come on. Oh hell.
Yeah, you gotta come on. But yeah, you're right, Brutal. You're right. Not even his own mother loves him.
Yeah.
He's done with him.
By the way, the thing is, we should have when I started talking, I should have waited until I got him by myself to talk about wrestling. Then we tried to talk to him in that panel the other night.
Yeah, it's okay though. Whatever. What do you do?
Yeah. By the way, there's my Twitter. I do not condone hurt violence. Corey has, here's the thing, but I just want to let you know that when Corey's dad died, he was on stream when his dad died.
Okay, hold on a second. He was on stream when he found out his dad died, or
no, when he I think he had to deal with it and stuff. really don't want to.
Like his dad. Hold on a second. His dad died on stream or like in the same house.
So, yeah, I think so.
Holy fuck! He was on stream at the time, huh? What did his dad die from?
I don't know.
You don't know?
But the thing is, here's the thing. I don't. You know what, Corey?
Yeah, the thing about it is,
Corey would rather.
here's the
drink-
thing. By the
you know
way,
he has diabetes, right?
Corey does?
Yeah.
Really? I wouldn't have thought that by just looking at him, but I guess you can have type 1 as well. Did he have type 1 or type 2?
I don't know.
Mm.
Here's the thing. He never. This is the thing. All the stuff that I'm hearing was because of Brutally Lauren and others were talking about him. He attacked Brutally Lauren. He attacked Shammy. He attacked Wendy. He attacked me. He attacked Noodles. Here's the thing. The only people that I feel bad about, I don't feel bad about me getting attacked because but I do feel bad that Wendy got attacked. I do feel bad that Brutally Lauren got attacked by Corey. I feel bad that Shammy got attacked.
Yeah, it was bullshit. It was a bunch of bullshit. Canadian girl, previously, Whitney's tits, says, I'm confused, guys. Corey like bad core Corey? Yes. Corey like bad core Corey. Yes. That's who we're talking about.
Yes, we're talking about bad core.
Yeah, that fucking son bitch. He can go suck a dick sideways, right, Jake?
Yeah, the guys he calls everybody a PDF file.
Yeah, a lot of people who can't think of anything do that.
But he also
says, you're just a PDF file.
I knew the Shamrock docs.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other shit you probably don't know. So,
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for Corey. I don't feel bad for Corey that Corey lost his apartment. I don't feel bad about Corey because Corey is.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's begging for money all the time. You know, it's like, okay, stop drinking. Stop drinking, asshole.
And go. Here's the thing. There's other ways you could go make money. You could do DoorDash. You could do a Walt DoorDash. You could do DoorDash.
Well, I don't know. He claimed to have a job. I don't know. Maybe he does, but maybe he doesn't make much doing it.
He's part-time.
Part-time, yeah.
He's part-time.
Well, that'll do her. Yeah.
At a big retail store. He's at a big retail shop.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like he's Corey Belford is not like here's the difference between here's the thing. Bobby, Nick, and I both have disabilities.
Yes, we do.
Oh, by the way, can I tell you something? I had to go. This is a little something that I told. I call him. Is the one who did it to him, losing his government apartment by calling a landlord.
I mean, I'm not sure. What was he doing? Was Corey doing something against the rules in that place?
He's been a lot of the stuff that is it hey is this the real brutal? Is this the real brutal?
No link to anybody else.
Uh-oh.
Brutal, you there, man? There he is.
Hello?
Afraid of a porn bomb or something.
ask and you shall receive.
There you go.
All right.
You got the brutal
So-
paint on your podcast now, Jake.
Sorry, Brutal. I forgot. Sorry, Brutal Pain. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. What did I miss in the last 5 minutes?
We
Not too much.
talk about.
Yeah, we were just talking about why Corey got booted from his government pad.
Do you guys want to hear what he's done today?
Smoking drugs and having a weapon. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Have that shit then.
Bobby, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, that's all right. I finished.
what
I finished. Now,
happened,
what were you
Bob?
saying?
What
What? Yeah.
happened,
What did Corey do today?
Do you want to hear what this son of a bitch has done today?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Now, I'm in multiple Discords. I talked about this the other night.
Yeah.
And now he's claiming one of these women that he's obsessed with. He keeps saying that she loves him because he doxed her and she's cussing him out. He says she's obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who's the female? You don't mind me asking?
I don't want to do that, Jake. I'm not him. I don't want to dox any women. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
You know their problems are public. You can find them if you want, but I'm just not going to put them out there.
Brutal. Can I tell you something? I knew
Sure.
Lisa Lynn. I knew Lisa Lindland since 2017. I met her through the WR1 network. You know, Corey's friend Lisa Lindland.
Oh, Jake, you were breaking up. I couldn't hear what you said, bro.
Can you guys hear me?
I can now. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
One of his best friends is Lisa Lindland, who he does streams with.
Mhm.
I knew her since 2017. I met her through Papa Grizz and stuff.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we lost Papa Grizz, but so I want to talk about something. They didn't do tape delay on Monday Night Raw. They didn't do tape delay because they were in another country.
You know what's bothering me about Monday Night Raw?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, the lack of the Wyatt Six.
Do you know some people in the Wyatt Six?
I was supposed to be in the fucking Wyatt family, and they chose Braun Strowman over me.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was friends with Luke Harper, and I was supposed to come up with them, but they chose Braun Strowman because he was a strong man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Let me tell you right now, the shit would have been a lot different. I'm telling you right now.
yeah. Did you get to work? Did you ever get to do stuff with Bray and them before?
Not Bray, but I did work with Luke Harper, not Bray.
By the way, R.I.P. John Hubert. R.I.P.
Yes.
John.
Yes, he was an awesome fucking guy. Let me tell you. Like outside of the ring, we hung out, and he was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I've actually I rewatched the the boys from New Legacy Inc. You know, John and them, Johnny and them from New Legacy Inc. is Twitch streamers that do fundraisers. They had a story. They did a video basically. When they found out that Luke Harper died, they told stories about the Uno stream that they did with Evil Uno.
I have to run and get a drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
By the way, guys, this is my Discord. If anybody that wants to join the Discord, y'all, Luke Harper was a good wrestler. Brody Lee was a professional wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good wrestlers.
There were.
Yeah, Bray and Luke.
Luna, come on, baby.
By the way, I'm actually wearing. Let me show you something. I am wearing my WrestleMania. I'm wearing my WrestleMania 14 shirt.
Oh shit! Wait, 14. That's way back.
Damn.
You're talking
Yeah.
about that. You talking about the Stone Cold versus Bret Hart?
No, Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels.
That was 14. When I was thinking that was 15. You're right. That is 14. You're right. You're right, Jake.
Yeah. So, do you have you spoken to him? Have you ever spoken to Amanda Hubert?
No, I've never talked to his wife, man. Me and him, we had a wrestling friendship. He got me booked up in New York, man. He got me a flight up there. They paid for
Wow.
my match and my hotel, man. That was all because of him. He was awesome, man.
Yeah. Did he work in Shakara? Did he work in Shakara before working in WWE?
Shakara.
I think they said that he worked in Shakara before working for WWE.
I don't even know what Shakara is. So
It's a promotion that gave it's the promotion that gave us Orange Cassidy. That was Orange Cassidy's promote. Orange Cassidy.
so it sucks. So it sucks.
Yeah. So, what do you think about these people that are doing these crazy like spots? They do these crazy spots where they're getting off the top rope and
I'm gonna say this. I don't want to turn this into a whole wrestling stream, but I'm gonna say this. That shit you just saw with John Moxley, I already knew that about that guy, dude. He used to room with my best friend, name was Big Jaws, man. He just passed away recently, 2 years ago. But he's always been this way. He wanted to do the most extreme shit he could possibly do, and that's why he wasn't happy in the WWE, because Vince wouldn't let him do that shit. And now he's over there in AEW, and Tony lets him do whatever he wants. You're seeing what you see.
By the way, Brutal, there's my Discord in the private chat.
I'll jump in it. I'll jump in it, bro.
Yeah, I do appreciate.
Can I get back to Bobby's question?
Go ahead.
All right, Bobby, you wanted to know what Corey is doing today?
Yeah.
Yeah, so today he's taken a certain woman that does not want him. He had doxed her in the past, and he keeps posting every day saying she's obsessed with him because she's pissed off at him. So now he's saying that she's not using the real picture. That's not her. She's using her little sister's picture, and it's a whole fucking thing. He's saying, "Oh, she's fake, and she's using her little sister's picture and doing all this." And every bit of it's not true, Bobby. Dude, he's been on it all day about this shit.
Really?
I thought he was at work.
People. You have 15 people coming at him and saying, "This ain't true. We've met her." And he's
still being an idiot, huh?
Oh my god, dude! This guy.
It's mine is on my channel description. If you're,
what's up, Matt?
If you want to join,
I'll jump in there, bro. I'll jump in your Discord.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And you know what the thing is? It's like everybody wants to I didn't know you were a wrestler, Brutal. I didn't know that until you told us like last week.
Yeah.
Because
one
of the, what do you think about
that shit don't define me. It's okay. It's all right.
The narcissist. What do you think about the narcissist going into the Hall of Fame?
I think it's well deserved. The only reason he never went before that was because of Vince's ill feelings.
Yeah.
Because of what he did to him. I mean, it is what it is. He is the number one guy that he promised to sign a profile or sorry, guys. He promised to sign a contract, and then the next day he showed up on Nitro. You know what I mean? And when you're a promotion owner, that's unforgivable. So I understand Vince's point of view too.
It's not morning. It's good morning, Tiffany Washington. How you doing, sweetheart?
It's still the evening, Tiff. Bobby doesn't sleep. That don't count.
I
sleep. Here's the thing. I sleep when I want to. It's like, but I sleep. Sometimes I do more night shows because I'm up at night. I'm not like, but I'm up in the morning. I'm up. I have to be up. Some days I have to be up because of paperwork and bullshit.
And bullshit.
Well,
You
I run my own business, so most nights it's my hours, but sometimes I work down at a body shop and I got to get some sleep before the morning.
Yeah.
yeah, here's the thing. That's what people. So, what's the over and under that Uncle Jack still has his tow truck?
I had to tell Uncle Jack he was a clown tonight. It is what it is.
Oh, did you? Why? Why?
He invited me backstage and he wouldn't stop playing sound drops over me and Live Ween, wouldn't let us talk.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, Canadian girl, thank you for joining my Discord, sweetheart.
So I had to roll out, Bobby. You know how it is.
Was 2K back there?
No, just me and Live Ween.
Oh.
And I want to say something. I do apologize to Tiffany for everything I've done to her. And
What'd you do to Tiff, man?
there's something I do apologize.
Yeah,
I feel
Tiff didn't get him in the beginning. I think maybe she's starting to get him a little more now.
I mean, to be fair, I don't give a fuck what he did. He's apologizing, so that's a man thing right there.
I do apologize about what I feel bad for everything I've done to people.
Hey, that's man shit right there. That's man shit.
Here's the thing. Everybody that wants to say, "Oh, I don't have a heart," I do have a heart, and Tiffany's Tiffany's going through some shit right now. Tiffany is going through some shit with her and her husband.
We all are, man. We all are. There's no reason to need any of
it. Let me tell you something.
But Jake has gone off on her quite a few times.
Yeah.
Well, stop that, Jake.
Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize, and I do, and I hope that your husband is doing okay.
Right. Tiff's a good woman, man. Just let her be.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And she says no truck. She says no truck.
She's talking about Jack.
Jack.
Yep, no truck.
No truck.
Not working anyway. That's for sure.
He's working on the buzz. He's working on a buzz. That's about it.
Yeah. But here's the thing, Brutal. When I say over and under, you might want to click that link before you leave the stream. Before you leave the stream, so it
Did you post it in chat, bro? Did you post it in chat?
It's in private chat. It's in private chat.
Private chat.
Oh, okay. I'll click on it right now. All right.
So here's the thing. I would know you joined the Discord because I have notifications. Yeah, join the thing. I have video.
I'm smoking cigarettes like Bobby tonight. I'm in it now, Jake. I just joined it, Jake.
Brutal. Thank you, Brutal.
Absolutely.
What I don't get is, I don't get, like, people want to act like, by the way, Kenny Boland's, the Star Maker's birthday was March 16th. Happy birthday, Kenny.
Oh!
What's that? Wait, what?
What is that?
Motor?
That's an intake for a Super Sport Trailblazer.
Why do you have an intake in your house?
Because I do eBay. I have an eBay store.
Yeah, but wait, you're a wrestler that has an eBay store. Do you sell shirts?
I did for a long time, but I've stopped recently, and I think maybe I need to start it back up.
Yeah, because everybody wants a Brutal Pain shirt.
They were awesome. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So, one of my favorite companies that I watch a lot of these like shows. What do you think about like Memphis Wrestling?
That was cool, man. I love Jerry Lawler.
They brought back Memphis Wrestling. Dustin Starr brought back Memphis Wrestling.
He can try, but it ain't the same anymore with territories, dude. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
And these years, dude, it's just not the same anymore. Back
Yeah.
then, when you had Memphis Wrestling, you had people that thought the shit was real, and they tried to kill the babyface. Jerry Lawler told stories about people slitting his tires and setting his car on fire, just trying to roll out the building.
Yeah. What about the whole Andy Kaufman
Stabbed
thing?
back then, you know.
Dude, when they used to go to what was it, Puerto Rico, they have stories of them throwing battery acid on them and shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, so what did you think about Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler back in the day?
Well, I wasn't born yet. I wasn't born yet, Jake. But I went back and watched it, and I thought it was amazing.
I watched it through because they did an by the way, they just posted on the biographies YouTube page. They were posting the most wanted treasures, and they just posted the Booker T episode where they went look for the King Booker robe.
Yeah, see, Booker didn't care about none of that. He just cared about that paycheck. I love Booker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, even in Stampede Wrestling, like the bad guys, they would go outside the ring and they start taunting the audience, and people would just start spitting on them. I was like,
dude, back in the day, Bobby, when you're talking about that shit was real, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
you're lucky, Bobby. You're lucky. I would have loved to have been in Canada in those times.
Oh yeah, it was fucking awesome.
You're lucky, bro.
I got to see so many people.
I know you did.
Before they ever went to the big league, like, you know,
I know
WWF.
Dude, you had Dynamite Kid, you had Chris Benoit, you had the whole Hart family, you had every one of them. You had Brian Pillman, you had them all, dude.
Yeah, Brian Pillman.
Met them all, man.
Flying Brian was a Cincinnati Bengal, man. He's from my area.
Yeah, you know his son wrestles now, BPJ.
I know.
Pillman Jr.
I know. Alexis King now.
Oh yeah. I don't want to get. I still remember him as BPJ.
I know.
Andre the Giant was in there for a bit.
Yes, sir.
And then there was a lot of other wrestlers that just didn't make it anywhere, including this one guy named Jason the Terrible. Now, he had a hockey mask on. It wasn't the same type of hockey mask as like Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, but that's what he's going for. The whole non-talking wrestler gimmick, you know, that is freaking people out. Now, I remember one time he got into a car accident. Broke his leg. So he was at events, but he wasn't actively wrestling, of course. But he would pull his chair up, sit down, pretty much beside the fucking ring. And I just remember this one time I looked at him, and I think he was really into intimidation because I looked at him and he was looking at me. He caught my eye, and we had a staring contest for a little while. Then I looked away, and then I looked back, and he's still fucking staring at me. And at this point in time, I'm like, I must have been like 10 years old.
Right.
So he really wanted to make an impression. You know, that he was a freaky dude. But he was a good dude because, you know, you could go up to him and he wouldn't really say anything because he'd stay in gimmick.
Character.
Yeah, but he would give you his autograph once in a while.
All right, then that ain't staying in gimmick. I mean, that's half gimmick.
Half-assed, yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, I was only a heel for a little while. But if I was a heel and a motherfucking kid come up to me for an autograph, I'm going to scare the bejesus out of him.
Hey, so I saw, you know, Taker never did it. Taker never gave interviews. Taker never did meet and greets because he was trying to the mystique of the Taker gimmick. He here's the thing. the funeral museum they went to find Paul Bearer's urn is the same one in season 7 of shipping of the original Shipping Wars that they went and got, and they took that a casket, it was a hearse it was a horse-drawn hearse that wagon like a hearse.
Do you know why, Jake? Do you know why?
Why? Because Paul Bearer was a
real mortician.
Real mortician.
That was his real job before he came to WWE. He was a real mortician.
Was Paul Bearer's real name William Moody?
Yes, it was William Moody. Yeah, I met him at an independent show, and he was fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, he. By the way, I just want to tell you that L.A. Knight was a Paul Bearer guy.
L.A. Knight used to room with John Moxley back when we was in training together, all three of us.
L.A. Knight, formerly known as Eli Drake.
Yeah, they used to room together back when we used to wrestle at the Sorg Opera House in Middletown, Ohio.
Oh shit! Oh, you wanna know? Okay, I remember when Honky Tonk Man, or actually Honky Tonk Wayne,
you're right, Tiff,
came to Stampede Wrestling.
You mean Wayne Ferris? You mean Wayne Ferris, the guy who Jake the Snake Roberts said that broke his back?
Yeah. But like, I was young at this time, and he was the heel. He was the heel, and fucking he fucking I went up to him. I went up to him and asked for an autograph, and he gave me his autograph, and then he's like, "Hey, come with me." You know, I'm like, "What?
Yeah.
Where does he want me to go?" So he took me over. He took me over to his mom and his grandma, Jake.
Yeah.
And introduced me to them. I was like, "What the fuck?" I mean, the Honky Tonk Man's fucking mom and grandma.
Did you know that the Honky Tonk Man is the cousin of Jerry the King Lawler?
I do know that, and I didn't know that until like about 10 years ago.
That's what I was trying to say, man. Tiffany. That's what I'm fixing to say. That Michelle McCool is going into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, she is. Thanks to Taker.
And also thanks Paul Levesque actually is going into the Hall of Fame too.
Hey, he did that. He did that because of what they did to Paul Levesque.
That nail board to the back. What do you think about the nail board to the back of Moxley?
Man, I already talked about that. Dude, Moxley was that crazy. Dude, me and him wrestled in a match in the Sorg Opera House in Middletown, Ohio, down in the ghetto. And it was an old opera house. And me and him wrestled up on the top floor. It was a show, HWA show before not Luthez. What was that guy's name? I can't remember. But the last guy that owned HWA, this was his last show. And, dude, he just did all kinds of crazy shit. That's just what he wanted to do.
Taking all kinds of crazy bumps?
Yeah, but then again, he showed up to the show next week, and it was something that me and my buddy, my old trainer, his name was Mayhem, we did our own show, and it was a hardcore show. And let me tell you something, man. That show, dude, during the show, and one of the matches in mid-card, a dude took an ice skate and fucking hit the other dude in the forehead with it, slit his shit open. And then during that, while his shit was slit open, somebody was changing a baby in the front row. He takes the fucking dirty diaper and hits him in the forehead with it.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was the mid-card before we even got to the main event. I was in the main event match. Let me tell you, the main event match was way more brutal than that.
Jake, you're roboting out, dude.
Yeah, ow. But then we finished our match. The main event.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
You just go and come back in.
Yeah. So anyway, we finished the main event match, which was me and my trainer, my buddy of mine, is a tag team match, and we did a hardcore match, dude. It involved stop signs, old school keyboards, barbed wire tables, like all kinds of crazy shit.
I'm here.
Yeah, you better.
After we finished the match, the cops came in with ambulances because somebody was bleeding a little too bad after my match. But so they showed up and they ran a black light around the room and saw all the blood from the previous matches, and they shut us down. That was the last match of the Sorg Opera House. And if I could ever have an interview with John Moxley or just a conversation, we would talk about that because he would laugh his ass off because he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I wanna ask this. I want to ask this question: is like, what do you think about like now? It's like these, I think a super kick would be a finisher, but they're doing super kicks as normal moves now.
Yeah, that's because finishers don't exist anymore. They've killed the business as far as finishers. A finisher used to be just that. It was a finisher. Now they're using it as regular moves and laughing about it. Those people, like, as far as AEW, I wish they would succeed. But when I watch it, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, dude. Those guys, it's all about taking all these super moves and getting up again and doing all these ballerina spots and shit. Fuck that. It's not wrestling, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like, what are you going to do when the guy takes a huge ass move
or
in the middle
Bobby,
of a match, just gets back up? How are you going to top that for a finisher?
Or Bobby, 7 of them,
Yeah. I've seen that a lot. It's
Pro wrestling is about telling a story. If you can't tell a story, I'm sorry, you're not a wrestler. And I ain't seen anybody in AEW except for Moxley that can tell a story. And Cope, Edge, of course. They know how to do it, but they're not doing it over there.
Because they're doing it for the paycheck.
They're doing it for the 2,000 fans that show up.
And half of them are free fans. They're not paid.
Exactly. If they were in WWE, they'd be doing a match for 30,000 people, and it would be entirely different.
Yeah, I've heard the story about how on NTNA and in Impact, where they had to basically give out tickets so they have a full crowd at Impact tapings.
Yeah,
Impact.
TNA tried to hire me, and I was supposed to be Abyss's brother, and then they ran out of money. Yeah, they ran out of money, so they decided to use Abyss as Abyss's brother. So they didn't hire me in the end. They gave me a contract.
So what? You would have been Joseph Parks? You would have been Joseph Parks?
Yes, that was the role they hired me for, yeah.
Well, how did that get screwed up?
Well, I signed the contract, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, they said, we've decided to go in another direction, and we're going to use Abyss to do his own brother. I said, well, I've already signed a contract. And they hit me with 12 lawyers, Bobby. And at the same time, I was a caretaker for my mother. So I said, you know what? Fuck you guys, man. I don't care.
Yeah, that's Dixie. Let me tell you something. Dixie didn't know how to run the company.
No, Dixie's a fan, just like Tony Khan. It's a fan that has money. That's all it is.
No, her father has money. Get it right. Her father has money, and she stole the company from Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett could have bought this company back, but here's the thing: Bob Carter said, "Oh, you have to. I'll give you back the company if you have to let Dixie run it." And he didn't want nothing to do with Dixie.
Jeff Jarrett did the right thing by rolling out.
Now Jeff Jarrett's doing NWA, isn't he? Or what is he doing?
No, now he's in AEW doing the last year of his career, making big money. Bobby.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And he's still working at 57 years old like a fucking 20-year-old.
Oh shit.
He's fucking good.
Who's running the NWA now?
Oh,
Billy
that's
Corgan,
Billy
Corgan,
Corgan. They're smashing
Billy
pumpkins.
That's who I was thinking of. Yeah, I don't know how I got those two confused.
Yeah, and Tom Latimer, formerly known as I think Tom Latimer is now the world champion.
Yeah.
Who's Tom Latimer? What's his name? What was his name in Bram? Tom Latimer's wife's in AEW now.
Oh man, fuck all of them, dude.
What do you think about Jessica Havoc?
I don't even know who that is, bro.
I don't know.
Jessica Havoc's from Ohio.
Cool.
She works in TNA and stuff.
I hope she does great, but the women's division is a joke, and they've made it that way.
She's a former TNA women's tag team champion.
Oh yeah.
Do you know Dave Chris and Jake Chris?
Oh, OBE two
Ohio is for killers. Yeah, I was supposed to be a part of that group, and I rolled out.
Why? Because of what happened with TNA?
No, it was a injury type thing. I had to roll out.
Because of and the thing is, it's like I don't get why Ohio doesn't produce good girls for sports.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't really say that because they produce.
I was saying Tiffany said that, not me.
I know. I'm saying that they produce this women's division. Ain't shit. I don't know why. There's so many good women wrestlers out there, but they put these shitty people on TV. I don't know why, man.
She says she's on Iowa. I am in Iowa, not Iowa, Ohio.
Ohio. What's Ohio like?
Ohio.
Ohio is for killers. I know my boy Jake Chris.
Yeah, but what do you think about Sami Callihan?
Sami Callihan is another friend of mine. That's what I was getting ready to tell you. Is that Jake and Dave and Sammy? They're all friends of mine, man. We used to train together. We traveled together. We did all that
shit. Purgatory. She says purgatory.
She hates Ohio.
Ohio's like, yes.
She hates Ohio.
By the way, I like Tip's logo. I'm gonna put that back up because I like Tip's logo. It says, "I don't trust words. I trust vibes. People can tell you anything, but a vibe tells you everything."
Hey, good job, Tiff. That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm doing good.
I'm gonna change the subject, man.
Hey, by the way, what do you think about us? Do you watch No Filter?
I do watch No Filter. Yeah. I remember.
He was in the chat tonight.
Did you see that Andrew is getting kicked out of his house?
I did see that, yeah.
Jake, did you see tonight's episode?
That was bordering illegal, and I popped back in later during replayables, and that was illegal. When he was in bed, that was illegal, bro.
It was fucking awesome, though, man. I mean,
dude, it was so funny. It was so funny.
Andrew has not had that kind of smile on his face in a long time.
Scorpios and Pecan, what's up,
guys? If you guys want to join my Discord, guys. I'm grabbing the link right now.
They won't join in. They won't do it.
Yeah, Sweet Scorpio. Sweet Scorpio was in one of my Discords before I deleted it.
Oh, hell yeah. You should feel special because she never jumps up.
It jumps in the chat. It was in the Discord link. It was the Discord. Tiff is she's a very honest person. She'll tell you the truth.
Well, if I had any clue I was coming on this show, I would have advertised it in Replayables, but I didn't know.
Wait, you were on Replayables with Chris and Bobby?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times, Jake. Yeah.
Yeah. They have you on the screen.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there every week, bro. I'm just messing around.
Sweet Scorpion's in my Discord. Yay! Sorry.
What do you think? What do you think? You're gonna get titty pics from her or something? Jesus
No.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm a little excited.
boy.
I'm excited.
We ain't got enough donations for Brutal Tits yet.
Yeah. By the way, how many beers have you had today?
I don't drink beer. I drink liquor.
Jack Daniels. Oh, the Beam. Jim Beam.
I don't like Jack Daniels. I love Beam though. I don't like Jack Daniels.
We're live in every chat. I'll only join if Bobby pops that top.
Well, fuck. Here we go, Bobby. You got to do it.
It's not happening. Not happening out the beast.
I mean, do you want to see bees or not, bro?
I don't.
Wait. Stop. Wait. Stop.
Jake, I'm sorry, not Jake. Bobby, you need to order a fake fucking chest from eBay.
Yeah, right.
With the six-pack and shit. With the six-pack. We'll take that money and do it, bro.
Oh shit! Stop! Sorry, every time I put my feet like on the it starts to shake. But what I don't like, here's the thing. What do you think about these people like these dirt sheet writers that are saying that they say WWE is not good, but AEW is good?
The dirt sheet writers need to fuck a cactus hardcore. That's all.
Miz and John Morrison had a thing called the Dirt Sheets.
Yeah, that wasn't the same thing. You're talking about Dave Meltzer and fucking Alvarez and all them.
Wade Keller.
Fuck them all.
Was he on the Phil Donahue? Was Meltzer? You're mean, Mr. Meltzer. You're mean, Mr. Meltzer.
Listen, I have blocked Meltzer so many times on so many different accounts, and he still pops up on my shit. And I still got to tell him off fucking constantly. Fuck that guy. He has ruined wrestling.
He's ruined the business. He was on the Phil Donahue show with Vince back in the day.
Yeah. And Vince burned his ass too. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, AEW is going to burn out faster than you think, Jake. I'm not an AEW fan.
Jeff, you're right. I mean, as long as that billionaire keeps funding it, it's going to keep going. But it's not making money. You're right.
Yeah, but the thing is, I see. Here's the thing. What I think AEW. Here's the thing. AEW is, they're doing the same thing. Billionaire Tony is doing the same thing Billionaire Ted did back in the day.
But he's doing the same thing Billionaire Ted did in the year 2000, if you remember that.
What?
Ruining it, dude. It's just stupid. There's no storylines. It's all about violence and all this shit. Dude, if he had real storylines, he could be competing with the WWE, but he's too stupid, man. He's too selfish.
Wait. I just noticed. Is that a pit behind you? Is that a picture of EC3 behind you?
Fuck no.
EC3 behind.
EC3 with a flash in the pan. No, that right there is Heisenberg, and then that up there is some wrestlers, and then that's a signed IC here, and then this is some motivational shit.
Yeah.
I got a signed picture of Walter up there / Gunther. You know what I mean? Like I got real wrestlers up here, man.
I have not watched anything with wrestling, but I hear it in there, but here and there. You know, and the thing is, it's like so many people are marking it out like, oh, AEW is going to Texas for their All In event this year. They're doing this, but
What's
here's
up?
the
Yep,
thing.
07.
But here's the thing: you're talking about like a company that doesn't. They're
Well,
milking everything. They got old
Jake,
WWE wrestlers.
Jake, what you're saying is so many people. It's 600,000 people. Okay, go over to a WWE event where they're getting 7 million people of fucking an event. 7 million. AEW is getting 600,000, and it's declining every week.
Because everybody knows it's bullshit.
It is bullshit, and it's all because of Tony Khan's booking. He has true talent over there. He has great wrestlers. It's his booking. Bobby, what's going on, bro?
Not too much.
He's on he's on the phone a lot. He's might be talking to a certain person from Wendy.
But he's not helping. He's not helping Bobby.
Shut the fuck up.
Willow was super over with the Powerbomb Symphony. Then they booked him against a joke lawyer, and a bunch of fake bodyguards ruined his aura.
All right, Bees. What did he do, Bees? Once he was over with the Powerbomb, what did Tony do? He fucking sent him home for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then brought him back, and he brought him back and teamed him up with Hobbs. He didn't do shit with him.
What I love about Tony doesn't know how to talk about Tony Khan, not Tony Storm. You spelled it.
Yeah, he's only booking for his own fantasy league in his basement. It's what he wants to see.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like so many people are actually there's some good wrestlers. There's good wrestlers there that got screwed. Christian's a good wrestler. I gotta say that. Christian knows what he's doing.
Of course.
Adam Copeland knows how to wrestle. Tip, it's okay. You know, and here's the thing. I get so aggravated with people lately. With people want to be fake, but you know what? I used to be a wrestling channel. Half my from 2017 to 2020, my old channel was just wrestling videos before I live streamed. Or me talking about wrestling, or me doing predictions for pay-per-views.
Yeah.
We got by the way,
I've been thinking about starting my own channel with my buddy who was my tag team partner, just talking about wrestling every week.
Who is he? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I don't give a fuck. His name is J Rock, dude, and around Ohio, we killed it around here.
What AJ talking about AJ Styles or?
No. His name was J Rock.
No.
No.
I was talking about Tim's comment.
Damn you, Bobby.
You know, AJ Styles. AJ, you know, he went on Chris Van Vliet's show and talked about how he went on Chris Van Vliet, and yeah, go ahead. I know you're gonna make a comment about Chris Van Vliet. Go ahead. I know you don't want. You might have a comment about Chris Van Vliet because he worked for. He's one of those wrestling guys that do shoot interviews with wrestlers.
I've met him. He's a good guy.
Oh, I thought you were going after him.
No, he's a good guy, man.
Jake, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Right. I met him, dude. When I met him on his way up. He fucking worked so hard to get where he is today. He deserves every bit of it.
Yeah, AJ was like TNA wanted him to take a pay cut of 60%.
Right, they did.
So he hated the 6-sided ring.
Yeah, he did.
And so I thought Hogan left in 2014. They said 2016 in the interview. They were all leaving. But the thing is,
So, Jake, how's your day today? How was your day today, Jake?
All right. Sorry. Hey, what do you? So there's people so sorry. Who would you ever go into WWE? Would you ever work with WWE?
Yeah, I would give them 1 year and I would use their name to make money for the rest of my life. Yes, I would.
Yeah. Would you ever? Because I know you're friends with. So you should be in the Wyatt family. You should be in the Wyatt Six.
That's a sensitive subject there.
Yeah, I know because you already told us the story about how he was they picked Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Luke Harper had already told them to bring in me, and they brought in Braun Strowman because Vince McMahon loves muscles because he's gay.
Yeah.
He don't love talent; he loves muscles.
Oh, hey, I just want to tell you, hey, Bobby, I might be getting some new headphones this week.
Oh, nice. From who?
From my uncle.
Oh, very
My
good.
only living uncle on my mom's side.
Yes, it was, kid.
Right on.
Have you ever worked in TNA with the 6-sided ring?
Yeah, I did some backstage matches, some dark matches in TNA. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
That's why they were going to hire me, and then they ran into budget problems or whatever.
Yeah. Head of talent or merge, pick one. We figured Linda was beer a while ago.
What?
Ring comments.
Yeah, let's read some comments.
Did you speaking of TNA? Have you worked with Brian Cage?
No, I always wanted to, but I never got the chance, Beast.
By the way, tits ass.
Yeah, that's why they named it TNA. It was supposed to be a joke when Vince Russo was there.
Yeah. I got a Vince Russo story if you don't mind. It's just a quick one. When one of the first people to say sorry for your loss to me was Vince Russo.
That's good.
Vince was I always loved Vince. I found Vince, but here's the thing. I found Bubba because of Vince.
I don't say Vince is a bad guy. He's just a bad booker.
Yeah, he was. Here's the thing. He said that here's the thing. He's trying to get out of the wrestling business. He's
He's a liar. He's not trying to get out of it. That's the only thing that makes him relevant, and he keeps fucking talking about it. He's a liar.
Yeah, because half the people on his podcast are people that
he's a liar, bro. I mean, he doesn't want to get out of it. He begged. He was working backstage for USA during Raw a few years ago, and he had no choice but to brag about it because he's just a simple fucking human being.
USA, working for USA?
He was working backstage for USA during Raw. Not for the WWE, but for USA. And he thinks that means he's still relevant in the wrestling business. He's killed 3 companies. 3 companies. The fucking dude sucks, man.
Which companies?
He killed TNA, and then he killed
WCW,
and then there was a third independent company he worked for. I can't remember their name.
Rocky Mountain Pro.
And he killed all 3 of them.
Oh, no, Rocky Mountain Pro is still going on. He didn't kill that company.
Well, I mean, he killed their momentum, and then they fired him.
Here's the thing. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Rocky Mountain Pro is a company that I've been supporting since 2018.
I guess Bobby doesn't get DMs anymore. I guess.
What do you mean?
Shut up, Bob. You've seen it.
Hey, I tried, man. I tried.
I saw it. I did see it, Bobby.
Is Ohio wrestling still? I don't think. By the way, there's a couple comments. Is Ohio wrestling still going?
Yes, Ohio Valley Wrestling is still going. It's been sold to what's that motherfucker's name? Can't remember it right now.
So also,
Leaf Cassidy, the dude that played Leaf Cassidy.
Danny Bonaducci.
No. The dude that had the head. What's everybody?
Oh, Al Snow.
Yeah,
Al Snow.
that's the guy. Yeah, Al Snow.
Yeah, when you said Leaf Cassidy, I was like, that's Danny Bonaducci.
Well, Bob Levy showed Danny Bonaducci was up.
Yeah. Hey, but also, so you know who Kenny Bolin is if you worked in OVW.
Yeah, I know Kenny. And I know Jim Cornette.
You want to know something about Kenny? I worked for Kenny in 2021 for his Twitch channel for a little while.
Cool.
The guy still thinks that he built John Cena.
Well, I mean, that's all he has to go off of, bro. I mean, to make money, he's got to advertise that.
Guess who he had on his podcast recently?
Who's that?
He had John Cena Sr. He had Cena's dad on the show.
Yeah, he's not hard to book. If you got $200, you can book him.
He also had Renee. He was on Renee's show, Renee Dupree's show.
That's another guy. If you got $200, you can book him. Both those guys suck.
He also had Rico Constantino on.
Well, Rico is a very talented individual that hit on some hard times, and everybody's trying to help him. So good for him.
He also had the World's Strongest Man on his show.
Which one?
Mark Henry.
No, okay. Well, I love Mark Henry.
By the way, I don't get offended, but people, I think, does people tell you look like Eddie Hall?
No, I love Eddie Hall. I wish I could meet that motherfucker.
Eddie Hall, I don't know who that is.
Dude, Eddie Hall is so entertaining on his YouTube channel. I would love to meet up with him and do a video just because it's so.
We're talking about Renee Dupree.
Oh.
She's talking about Renee, John Moxley's wife.
You actually look a lot like this guy, yeah?
That's I mean, people tell me I look like Braun Strowman more, but.
Hey, read Tiffany's comment.
Renee is a great woman. Are you talking about Renee Paquette? Yes, she is a great woman. That's Moxley's wife. I've met her. She's awesome.
Yeah. Who didn't see?
If you're talking about Renee Dupree, I would agree with you again, Tiff. It's a good woman.
Yeah. But I didn't. I didn't get a wait. So I want to say that I do respect. I think we're right now we're at 1 hour and 18 minutes on this stream. We're going an hour and a half.
Okay.
There you go.
We got 12 more minutes, 11 more minutes. But
Jake, why is this always a wrestling stream when I show up?
Because it's wrestling. Because it's it talks wrestling. We talk wrestling.
I mean, I love it. I love it, bro. But I'm a person too.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like here's the thing. It didn't turn into a wrestling stream when you told us you were a wrestler. I'm like,
well, hold on, Jake. Let's ask him another question. Brutal Pain.
Yes, sir.
"Eh."
You wipe front to back or back to front?
You got to go front to back, man. You don't want smelly nuts.
Jake, am I stumping you with my
That's true.
wrestling knowledge? Tiff, I didn't know you was a wrestling fan. I didn't know that.
He's a wrestling fan, yeah.
She done whooped your ass, Jake.
Awesome 316 says it just whoops your ass.
Now, Brutal. Uh, uh, which way? Which way for the toilet paper? Over or under?
Well, see, here's the thing. This is why I'm different. I have a special toilet paper dispenser that's vertical.
Oh,
By the way,
really?
by the way, my
So it doesn't matter.
One of my former bosses said, "If you can't be if you're a smart, you're not smart. If you're a mark, you're not smart. If you're smart, you're not a mark."
They're all marks to me, bro.
What is your Brutal Pain? What is your top three go-to seasonings for cooking?
Salt, pepper, and Mrs. Dash table blend.
There you go. There you go. Very nice.
Hey, I love cooking. Bees knows I love cooking. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm a lover of Taker, AJ Lee, and Paige.
Taker.
Yeah.
I agree with the Taker.
I loved Paige until I saw her getting railed by fucking a whole bunch of dudes.
It was all
yeah.
It was all downhill from there, Bobby.
Yeah, the sex tape with Creed and Maddox.
Yep, Maddox. Yep.
I saw this. By the way, I saw that. I did see the sex tape.
And Maddox lost his job over that shit.
You know, he was the one that took the pile. He was the one that took the pile driver when Taker did. Like,
he was the GM of Raw.
Yeah. AJ Lee, he took his job. Took the job from AJ.
No, AJ got the job after him.
Who was filming that? Do we know?
It was Maddox filming it when she was fucking Xavier Woods.
Wow.
Square circle word. Here's the thing. Gordon Sully. That's Florida. That's,
hang on. Tiff is right. Her square circle work was the shit. The fact that she filmed that ruined her career.
Yeah.
It wasn't her in-ring work. She was amazing.
Yeah, never film yourself getting fucked.
No, man, especially when you're a celebrity, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Who was better, Gordon Sully or or the guy in Memphis? I forget, not Dave Brown, the other guy. Dave, what's the guy's name?
Miss Brody Lee, bro.
Oh, here we go.
I actually knew Brody Lee. I miss that motherfucker, man.
You haven't? Have you ever met? What do you think about his son wrestling?
That's awesome. If his son comes up and wants to be a wrestler, that's awesome, dude. But I miss actual Brody Lee. That was an actual friend of mine. I fucking miss that dude.
Huh.
Yeah.
What do you think of Chris Benoit's son not being able to really get much work?
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Because he looks like Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man. He's a talented wrestler, but they don't want to give him work because he looks like his dad. That's bullshit. A son should never pay for the sins of his father.
I agree.
He didn't do anything wrong, man. That's bullshit.
Oh, Tiffany says we all do, not the bees.
Yeah. He was one of my favorites, man, because I loved that whole family back in the day.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm stretching.
Oh, fuck. Are you sure you're not taking a shit or something?
Sorry. Hey, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that in my chat. I'm just going to leave a comment.
Whoa. What is it? What is it, Jake?
BD, baby daddy?
No. David Chandler gave MKE $1,000 tonight.
What?
Sir Versha. He's just trying to troll me again.
I'm still gonna give
I
you shit.
I don't see anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
No,
we're lost, bro.
I banned the comment, but I can still see it on the screen.
Well,
Who was trolling? Kip.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't. Come on, 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 come on. There.
What the fuck?
That comment right there. That comment right there.
What are we doing?
David. Oh, Servosov. David Chandler gave
MKE. Mr. Kill Everything.
MKE
Mr. Kill Everything.
$1,000 tonight. Oh yeah, he's just fucking with you, Jake.
Why do we give a fuck? Why do we give a fuck?
Because this Servosov guy knows that Jake gets angry when people don't give to him, or people who have given to him don't give to him anymore.
All right, fair enough. All right, I'm just curious.
David Chandler has given Deadpool has given me money. So
That's right. So there you go.
Yeah,
You got Deadpool.
Wait, Deadpool is the shit, man.
Deadpool, by the way, because he used Apple, I gotta wait 75 days to get my money for this, and then I gotta wait another 75. And here's the thing: I got 3 payments for that. I got 2 payments coming for that because I got this month, and then I gotta wait. I got this month's payment, and then I gotta wait 75 days to get my first payment from so I can, because of bullshit.
That sounds like a complaint about receiving money, bro.
No, it's not a complaint. It's a complaint because it's not a complaint when it's Patreon. It's Patreon. He became a $10 member.
Hey, that's their fault. That's not Deadpool's fault. That's their fault.
It's not Deadpool's fault.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Take that, bitches.
So,
what'd you eat tonight, Bobby?
What did you eat?
I had some fucking beef stew, bitch.
Oh yeah, that's good shit.
So no pizza tonight?
No.
That's good shit, man.
I don't eat pizza every night, Jake. Jesus.
You're surrounded by snow and you're eating beef stew. That's a good night, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, he do you know that here's the thing, he usually orders takeout.
Of course, yeah. I know that. I know Bobby.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do, Jake.
So, hey, Brutal, I would love for you to come back on again.
I will, bro. I told you last time I would. Here I am.
Hey, Brutal, can you say one thing for me? Can you say one thing for me, please?
What?
Say this.
Fuck Ray DeVito.
Oh, clip it. Clip that, Bex. Clip it.
I don't know Ray, but fuck him.
Ray DeVito, he had the Rock Bottom podcast on the Shuli Network.
Well, I know a lot of people say fuck him, so I mean I'll just join in. Fuck him.
BP, did you hear about No Filter NF? I can't remember if you were there.
Bro, me and you talk to each other, you fucking asshole. Are you drunk?
He was there. He was there for some of it,
Yeah.
Me and you talk.
So, yeah, Kip Smith. It's Kip Smith.
I'm drunk. What's wrong with you, man?
Kip Smith, yeah. So what? So I got a question for you. What is the over and under?
Question number 47. Go ahead, bro.
What is the over and under that he still has his tow license? Uncle Jack still has his tow license.
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, I think
what's STM? What's STM?
I don't
Short-term
think
memory. Short-term memory.
I don't. Yeah, I said it's okay, Kip, but I don't think Jack has his regular license, dude. He's too drunk. There's no way. There's no way.
What's back in my what's this?
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this so we can get this stream over to Jack. Fuck you, Jack.
Laughing my fucking ass off. Is Tiffany saying?
I left Jax backstage to come here. Fuck him.
Yeah, he's a Corey ball washer.
And let's not get started on Corey.
No, he's not. He's not, Jake. I told you. He had to play the long con on Corey.
Let's not do that because it'll be 6 hours.
All right. We just hit an hour and a half. You want to end?
All right, you done, man?
We're done. All right, we're
done.
Hey, let's go live. Let's go live.
No, Jake. If you press the button, it's gonna end the goddamn show.
We are live. What the fuck are you talking about?